Legacy, what's your ancestry? In the 1600s, there were boats filled with people in chains, soon to be erased from history, can't even look up their names. Too bad they couldn't chain down their lineage so their descendants could walk down memory's lane or trace back their forefathers across the Atlantic where they were originally chained. What a terrible trade. The Atlantic slave trade, the original robbery and exchange of guns and smoke for Africa's greatest asset. People who we can no longer claim. What a shame. The pain, it runs deep like the blood in my veins. It's like the blood in my veins have been cut off like an embolism, inhibiting oxygen to the brain. A paralyzed history with loss of memory like a stroke. Once you hit the 1870s, the history bank becomes broke, while our European counterparts' lineage travels back like rewind on a remote. Their family tree goes so far back like the branches cover them like a cloak. Legacy, what's your ancestry? One may suggest what we need is a time machine. That way we can go back in time, may be redeemed. But are you sure you want to go back in time and take a look in the eyes of those who currently are unseen? Smell the stench on those ships reeking with death and disease, stricken with inhumane slavery where people were deemed as less than a human being. See the precious children born a slave and die next to a cotton gin just to make their master the mighty green, or speak to the mother that had her baby in the fields just to have them sold away to one other unjust slavery regime. Legacy, what's your ancestry? They say we need policy and reparations. Very well. But until then, I say let's continue to make African American legacy speak for itself. That way we never forget. Like how policy told Rosa Parks not to sit, Martin to keep quiet, Malcolm to not resist, Frederick Douglass not to read, George Washington Carver, he wasn't smart enough to invent, Harriet Tubman, there would never be an abolishment. Legacy, what footprint will you leave for those in your ancestry? Rosa parked a seat in the front of the bus like she was VIP. Martin dreamed like a king, a reality of freedom that helped to set the scales closer to equality. Malcolm resisted hate on all sides, no matter if it made him an enemy. George Washington Carver proved his haters wrong by showing them what they could never imagine black minds could invent. Harriet Tubman forged the freedom of many underground with her 2 feet as her starter kit. Legacy, what footprint will you leave for those in your ancestry? Reality is, we're here now, can't fear now. Question is, can you still hear now? The African beat of the drum of your heart pumping the blood of your ancestor. Their names may be lost, but the heritage is not disconnected. Look in the mirror, you are their reflection. Be secure in who you are, because in your DNA they are detected. They fought well, and because you are still here, it's through you they win. So be proud of your heritage, 10 toes down, be comfortable in your skin. Represent your heritage with the utmost respect, character, and intelligence. Be grateful if you were born in America, but never forget your roots trace back to Africa. Legacy.